the crocodile. No animal is half so vile as Crocky Walk the crocodile. On Saturdays he likes to crunch 6 juicy children for his lunch, and he especially enjoys just 3 of each, 3 girls, 3 boys. He smears the boys to make them hot with mustard from the mustard pot.
But mustard doesn't go with girls. It tastes all wrong with plaits and curls. With them what goes extremely well is butterscotch and caramel. It's such a super marvellous treat when boys are hot and girls are sweet.
At least that's Crocky's point of view. He ought to know he's had a few. That's all for now. It's time for bed. Lie down and rest your sleepy heads. Shh. Listen. What is that I hear?
Stomped up the stairs, go lock the door, and felt my gum. Go on, children, how quick, run, no, stop, but he's coming in.
Oh look, that greasy greenish skin, the shining teeth, the greedy smile. It's Crocky Walk the crocodile.
The lion. The lion just adores to eat a lot of red and tender meat, and if you ask the lion what is much the tenderest of a lot, we will not say a roast of lamb, or curried beef, or deviled ham, or crispy pork, or corned beef hash, or sausages, or mutton mash.
Then could it be a big plump hen? He answers no. What is it then? Oh lion dear, could I not make you happy with a lovely steak? Could I entice you from your lair with rabbit pie or roasted hare? The lion smiled and shook his head. He came up very close and said, the meat I am about to chew is neither steak or chops, it's you!
The scorpion. You ought to thank your lucky star that they're in England where you are. You'll never find, or so it said, a scorpion inside your bed. The scorpion's name is Stingerling, a most repulsive, ugly thing, and I would never recommend that you should treat him as a friend. His scaly skin is black as black, with the armour plate upon his back.
Observe his scowling, murderous face, his wicked eyes, his lace of grace. Note well his long and crinkly tail, and when it starts to swish and fail. Oh gosh, watch out, jump back I say, and run until you're a mile away. The moment that his tail goes swish, he has but one determined wish. He wants to make a sudden jump and sting you hard upon your rump.
What is the matter, darling? The hell? Do you look see the end road? Oh, mommy, under the birds, someone hit.
What is the matter, darling child? Why do you look so tense and wild? Oh, mummy, underneath the sheet is something moving on my feet. Some horrid, creepy, crawly thing. Do you think it could be Stingerling?
What nonsense, child? You're teasing me. I'm not. It's reached my knee. It's going up my thigh. Oh, mummy, catch it quickly. Try. It's on my bottom now. It's ow, 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 ow.
The animal is really big. Around him, arm is little. Big are nose, big are liver. Then to break this rule, one needs a pig who is a fool. What? For an example, would you say, if strolling through the woods one day, right there in front of you, you saw a pig who'd built his house of straw, the wolf who saw it licked his lips and said, that pig has had his chips.
Little pig, let me come in. Not by the hairs of my chinny chin chin. And I'll huff, and I'll puff, and I'll blow your house in. The little pig began to cry, but Wolfie blew his house away. He shouted, bacon, pork and ham, oh what a lucky wolf I am. And though he ate the pig quite fast, he carefully kept the tail till last. Wolf wandered on a little trifle bloated. Surprise, surprise, for soon he noted another little house for pigs, and this one had been built of twigs. Little pig, let me in. No, by the hairs of my chin. Then I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house now in. The wolf said, okay, here we go. He then began to blow and blow. The little pig began to squeal. He cried, oh wolf, you've had one meal, why can't we talk and make a deal? The wolf replied, not on your meal. And soon the pig was in his belly. Two juicy little pigs. Wolf cried, but still I am not satisfied.
I know full well my tummy's bulging, but oh how I adore indulging. So creeping quietly as a mouse, the wolf approached the other house, a house which also had inside a little piggy trying to hide. But this one piggy, number 3, was bright and brainy as can be. No straw for him, no twigs or sticks. This pig had built his house of bricks.
You'll not get me, the piggy cried. I'll blow you down, the wolf replied. You need, pig said, a lot of puff, and I don't think you have enough. Wolf huffed and puffed and blew and blew. The house stayed up as good as new.
If I can't blow you down, said Wolf, I have to blow it up instead. I will come back in the dead of night and blow it up with dynamite. Piggy cried, you betrayed. It might know then picking up the telephone. He dialed as quickly as he could the number of Red Riding Hood.
Hello, she said. Who's speaking? Who? Oh, hello, Piggy. How do you do? Pig, I cried. I need your help, Miss Hood. Oh, help me, please. Do you think you could? I'll try, of course, Miss Hood replied. What's in your mind? A wolf? Pig cried. I know you've dealt with wolves before, and now I've got one at my door. My darling Pig, she said. My sweet. That's something really up my street. I've just begun to wash my hair, but there's a dry. I will be right there. A short while later, through the wood came striding brave Mrs. Riding Hood. The wolf stood there. His eyes were ablaze, and yellow wish, like many mays.
His teeth were sharp, his gums were raw, and spit was dripping from his jaw. Once morning, the Midian's eyelid flickers. She draws the pistol from her knickers. Once more, she hits the vital shot and kills him with a single shot. Piggy, peeping through the window, stood and yelled, "Well done, Miss Riding Hood."
Ah, Piglet, you must never trust young ladies from the upper crust, for now Miss Riding Hood one night not only 2 wolfskin coats, but when she goes from place to place, she has a pigskin travelling case.
Please listen while I'll tell you now about a most fantastic cow. Miss Milky Daisy was her name, and when aged 7 months she came to live with us. She did her best. She took the same as all the rest, but Daisy, as we all could see, had some kind of deformity. A funny sort of bumpy lump on either side above the rump, now not so very long ago.
These bumpy lumps became to grow, and these or maybe 4 months later I stood there and enthralled or spectacular these bumpy lumps burst wide apart, and out there came was my heart, out all the wondrous mysterious things, a pair of gold silver wings.
A cow with wings, a flying cow. I've never seen one up to now. Oh Daisy dear, can this be true? She flapped her wings and up she flew. Most gracefully she climbed up high. She fairly whizzed across the sky. You should have seen her dive and swoop. She even did a loop-the-loop. Of course, almost immediately, the picture was live on TV.
And millions came each day to stare at Milky Daisy in the air. They shouted, "Jeepers creepers, wow! It really is a flying cow." They laughed and clapped and cheered and waved, and all of them were well behaved.
Except for one quite horrid man who travelled from Afghanistan. This fellow, standing in the crowd, raised up his voice and yelled aloud, "That silly cow! Hey, listen, Daisy, I think you're absolutely crazy." Unfortunately, Daisy heard quite clearly every single word. "My gosh," she cried, "what awful cheek! Who's this silly foreign freak?" She dived, and using all her power, she got to 60 miles an hour. "Bomb's gone!" she cried. "Take that!" she said, and dropped a cow pat on her head.